Now let me get to James Harden real quick, because the three-time NBA scoring champion, 10-time NBA All-Star, and 2017-2018 League MVP spoke just the other day. Ladies and gentlemen, everything that I just said about him, those are regular season accolades. The postseason is an entirely different matter. His resume has just one finals appearance back in 2012, the year he was sixth man of the year, while with the Oklahoma City Thunder playing alongside Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook. Now, why do I bring all of this up? Well, Harden recently did an interview with Basket News where he discussed his legacy and how he wants to be remembered. Take a listen.
How do you hope the players and these fans outside, how do you want them to remember you after you finish? What do you want them think about James Harden's name?
That I was a winner, that I was a teacher, you know what I mean, that I had a different love for the game, you know what I mean, like, put the money aside, I really enjoy and love the game of basketball and playing it. So whether it's, you know, being with the kids, you know, here, or, you know, when I travel, you know, other places in Europe, when I go to China, I just want, you know, people to understand and understand how much I really love and enjoy the game of basketball.
I hate having to tackle this subject because I'm fond of James Harden. He is a three-time NBA scoring champion. He is one of the prolific scorers the game has ever seen. He was unguardable one-on-one for many years. In some people's eyes, still for the most part unguardable right now. But here's the reality. When he went to the finals in 2012 against the Miami Heat, he was a no-show. There was an APB out for him. Couldn't find him anywhere, not even in South Beach. When he goes to Houston, there were a few games in the postseason where, dare we say, the James Harden, the spectacular James Harden that we saw during the regular season, didn't show up, particularly in a closeout Game 6 against the San Antonio Spurs, where he barely wanted to shoot the basketball, other times where he just wasn't efficient and effective, a Game 7 against the Golden State Warriors where he didn't have CP3, but they collectively, the Houston Rockets, shot like 1 for 27 from three-point range. There's a bevy of evidence against James Harden. Forced his way out of Houston, forced his way out of Brooklyn, forced his way out of Philadelphia. Now, in some instances, he left money on the table. In one instance, he swears up and down he was lied to by Daryl Morey, the president of basketball operations for the Philadelphia 76ers. I get all of that. But in the end, here's the reality. As great as James Harden is, there are two things that come associated with his name as prominently as anything else. Number one, he's never won a chip, never won a championship. And number two, he has been accused of quitting on numerous occasions. When those two things are on your resume, or those two things are speculated about you, you can't go on an interview and talk about how you want to be seen as a winner. And dedication and all of it. It doesn't vibe. It just doesn't vibe. He's a free agent. He's still an all-star caliber player, although he's not what he used to be. But when you say something like that, we're looking for evidence that says you are those things. And we don't have anything that says that about James Harden. Winner, teacher. He said both things when that happened. I know he can teach. He's knowledgeable enough to teach. But where's the evidence of somebody that actually learned from him in a very positive fashion? Y'all know the answer to that question. I hate to say that because I don't root against him at all. I don't root against anybody really, but especially not him. But I can't defend that. I just can't.